Hello! Good evening. There we go. Captions didn't pick up the hello, but they picked up the good evening. Yes, you did, captions. Well done. Hi, Rob. A pleasant, cool evening. Oh, yay. Good for you. Good for you, Rob. Yeah, it's cooler here today as well. Let's join our long-time heroine, Aloy. I know it's our final Horizon Zero Dawn stream tonight. The final one, the last one. It's been really, really fun playing this game. It's been a wonderful game. Good evening to you too, Phil. I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've both had a good day. And yes, hello everyone. It's good to see you. What day is it today? It's Tuesday, crumbs. So yes, I hope you've had a good couple of days, and I am excited to finish Horizon Zero Dawn today. You know, it's been a while. It's been a while we've been playing it, although I'm also going to miss it, I think, to be honest. We park Aloy for a while tonight. Yes, that's a better way of putting it. We're not saying goodbye. We're just leaving her for a while. So yeah, we're going to finish Frozen Wilds, and then we're going to go back to our home in Meridian, which is the Nightbot thing. And then that's it. We're done. So we'll stop streaming when we finish the game, whenever we finish it. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I hope. I'm excited. It's been a great year, it has, and literally a year as well. This is the 47th Horizon Zero Dawn stream. We've almost made it to 50 streams playing this game. It's been a lot. And considering that these are the longer streams as well, they started off being the 3-hour Saturday streams, and then they moved to the 2.5-hour Tuesday streams. That's a lot of time we've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. So it's going to be strange not to be playing it again. Might take a week off and watch the whole playback again. Oh, crumbs. That seems rather extreme, Phil, but, you know, to each their own. You do you. But yeah, it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird not playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Evening, Steve. How are you today? I hope you're good. Oh, my voice caught. Does that sometimes when I haven't spoken that much and then I start streaming. But yes, hello everyone. Shall we go to the right screen? Oh, if somebody doesn't mind, your Twitch starts are perfect now. Yay, thank you, Rob. We've solved that. Between us, we have finally ticked that off as the problems to solve. Next one, new emote. But yay, we've ticked that off. Ah, thank you, Rob. You got what I was asking for before I even got to the end of asking it through my distracting myself. Past Mouse would like to remind you to finish the Frozen Wilds and then go back to your home in Meridian. Yay! Never have a problem now. Yay, that's great, Phil, that's great. I suggest alcohol for the first, 10 Horizon Zero Dawn streams in a reply, and also, Mouse, you were great then. Right. Thank you. Robbie's always on the ball, indeed, right. Yeah, I was so good at the game when I started. Definitely. I maybe wouldn't suggest alcohol. Right, are we going to do this? Are we going to do this? I'm excited. I especially like me saying you're using the kiddie book. Oh, good times, Melissa. The good old days, you know? Oh. Remember when I didn't even know how to dodge for the first 30 or 40 streams? Remember how I didn't used to dodge? Good times. Oh, the good old days. Anyway, let's continue. Alcohol is no solution. No, I have non-alcoholic pina colada. So this is quite in the spirit for me. Pun. This is the best I can do, Melissa. This is the best I can do. 3 damage, 2 damage, a Strider runs and you stand there. How do I mean? Those are the days. Now I mainly die when I jump off cliff edges, so cheers to that. Gluten BB-8 have even their own mug. Oh yes, they do. They have a mug because I've got the I've got this where my water would normally be, so the water's had to move. So they get the water. They're guarding it for me until I finish the pina colada. Well, the non-alcoholic pina colada, which is essentially what? Coconut and pineapple juice. Should we use the kiddie bow and ban dodging for this stream in honour of the good old days? Well, I mean, we've only got like 2.5 hours, so I feel like that might be a problem, Phil. You've come a far way, now you dodge over the edge. Exactly, Melissa, it's perfect. It's a perfect solution. Chemistry tells us alcohol is the solution. Ah, but so does Homer Simpson. Right, okay. Return to Araya's retreat. I can do that. That's definitely a thing I can do. Why are we doing that? To rescue Cyan and learn the true nature of the daemon, Aloy and her companions must fight their way through the cauldron beneath Thunder's drum. So we escaped the cauldron last time and overrided the core before that, and now we're returning to speak to Aratak and Cyan. Okay. Good. Look at us go. This is going to be great. Depends on the problem, that's true. I mean, as a person who doesn't drink, I would say that alcohol is not a solution. In that sense of the word, anyway. Although, obviously, in a chemistry sense, definitely. That's an interesting noise, isn't it? I'm sure everything's fine. Good for cleaning wounds, it's very true. Well, very true. What on earth is that noise? I'm always unnerved by the sound. Following a badger. I remember saying go to Meridian right away, no distractions, 2 hours later and like 100 feet walk. Oh, there's Nil, let's talk to him. But Nil's great, Melissa. How can we, you know, not talk to Nil when the opportunity arises? As a person with children, I do drink alcohol. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm gonna let this badger be. Ah, there it is. There's what's making the noise. Right. Well, let's just ignore them and hope that they ignore us. Oh no, the badger's gone. We no longer have our companion badger. It's a very sad time. Let's say goodbye to the badger. Oh, this is a steep hill. It's a very steep hill. I do like this outfit. This is a good outfit. I think if I were making a cosplay, I'd want to make this one. But it would also be, like, the most difficult outfit that I could possibly choose to cosplay. And therefore, it's quite possible I won't cosplay Aloy. But look at this outfit. I love it. Just say with my guidance, you got the best experience with Horizon, even if at times it looked like backseat gaming. I mean, I'm not against backseat gaming if it results in good game experience, because most of the time when I play games I only play them once, so if I don't have the experience the first time round, then I'm not gonna, like, if I miss out quests, they're just gone. So I'm not against backseat gaming at all, as long as it's not spoilery or I don't know, what were the other situations where it's spoilery or where it's like somebody's whim, where it's just somebody's personal preference as opposed to this is like you get the quests, you get more dialogue. I like that. If you get more dialogue doing things in a certain way, I want that. If the quests make more sense in a certain way, that's exactly what I want as well. So, I don't know. I'm not against backseat gaming as a general rule, as long as it's sensible. But yes, this is the good sort where we've got like a good game experience, I think. How would you make the outfit sparkle? You'd have to put actual LEDs in, I think. I've seen people do it, because I did look it up, because I really like it. Without your guidance in Skyrim, we bulldoze those. Yeah, see, that's the sort of solution. I mean, guidance. Like telling you to go to, yeah, that sort of guidance, where it's mean or where it's not practical or where it's just because somebody's watching the stream and wants to watch that specific thing, but where it's not actually beneficial to the story. If it's beneficial to the story, yay. If it's just because, then meh. So it's a fine line, because I've got to sort of trust everybody to know what's fine and what's not. So that's tricky. So I can understand why people are like, no backseat gaming at all, because, you know, otherwise where do you stop? But I don't think I could outlaw backseat gaming, because I'm so much a fan of the I'm probably only going to play this game once, and therefore please tell me how to have the best possible experience and get the most out of the cutscenes and the quests. That's exactly what I need. I only do that if it's fun in the game, if the developers implemented that as a fun moment. Right. That's cool. Delicious sheep's cheese. Wow. That sounds nice, Rob, and healthy. No... Oh. What did I do? What's a no pipe mean? Just a warning, the pipe walk. Okay. I'm not sure I know what the pipe walk is, so I'm just gonna follow the... I think. If I see a pipe, I'll know what you mean. There was a pipe to go... Oh, was there? Okay, cool. I did so well at avoiding the pipe walk, I didn't even see the pipe. This is how good I am at gaming now. I don't even notice the things that are not the best. I temporarily forgot what button the focus was on, so it's good to know that some things never change. The end of the pipe is a hole. Oh. Well, that's not fun. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Are you a nice thing? You are a nice thing. Stage 2 complete. Right. 2. YNPF, all. Is Aloy a bit more elegant? We don't normally have this outfit on, Rob, from like the start. We mainly put it on for combat and stuff, so you might not be used to Aloy walking around with those lights on. When we play Dragon Age, will we spend 50 hours in the hinterland as normal? Yes, when we replay Inquisition, that's probably what will happen. But no, I know how the map works now. But this is what I mean. The first time I played Dragon Age Inquisition, I had a terrible game experience. I didn't know what I was doing. Since then, I've been like, no, I want to kind of know the best, the best way of getting the best experience. That's when I became a no, I'm not going to do this all by myself, the person. And I wasn't even streaming then. Yosemite National Park Facility. Yosemite National Park Facility, all. December the 23rd, 2046. Elegant in moving. Cool. Attention. Oh, no. Subject. First stage of main facility complete. Attention all staff. It's with pride that I announce the completion of the first level of infrastructure on our primary facility. This compound will be the nerve centre for our project and will require the team's continued best efforts to realise by the deadline. But even though there is much more to be done, you should be pleased with all you've accomplished so far. Please find attached a detailed plan for mustering out of the auxiliary space. Auxiliary space, crumbs. It's like that thing when you say nuclear. Auxiliary space, which will serve as a contingency site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 p.m. Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marissa with me and CC. Your dedication, talent and intelligence remain daily sources of inspiration. Dr. Kenny Chow, Project Director. Lovely. Hinterlands is 3 parts. Bad game design BioWare did. Too many people ran into the high-level parts at the start of the game, ruining it. Well, I didn't realise that the map was a thing and that I could go anywhere else, so I ended up doing thousands of quests in the hinterland and completely ruining the balance of the game. Like, there were so many characters. I couldn't pick up, like, 3 characters because I did everything in the wrong order. I want to pick up characters. They're my favourite thing. Oh, dear. Hinterlands is the level 4 part, the level 8 part, and the right, so I must have done 4, 8, and 12 in one go before I did literally anything else. I didn't know that I could move. That was how bad it was. There's things that I haven't checked. There are things that I haven't checked. Is there anything here? Or here? Between you go to Val Royeaux and... Yes, exactly. And that's where Vivienne and Bull are. So I missed all of that. And also, who's the other one? The, Warden guy. Menu Plank.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr.
Blackboard, there we go,
Blevins.
thank you.
Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Oh. I don't want to miss the chance to go to the notebook. You put his beard onto Solus's head too much. Well, that's one way of doing it. Sorry, I'm just going to finish this. There we go. I'm going to give the pina colada to Groot and BB-8 instead. Right. 2. Yosemite National Park Facility. All. I remembered a thing from Kenny Chow. Blind copy to Dodd Blevins. The O's and the D's look similar to me. Date December 3rd, 2046. Subject hacking a menu board. Attention all staff, at an assembly of our country's finest scientific minds, recruited to address a grave threat to national safety, it would be fair to expect more mature conduct than that demonstrated yesterday in the canteen. Mr. Blevins plays a crucial role in the successful execution of Firebreak, and is due the respect both of his title and of his many contributions to the project. Any further interference in the menu boards will necessitate my direct personal involvement. Dr. Kenny Chow, Project Director. From Kenny Chow to Anita Sandoval, date December the 3rd, 2046. Subject: forward. Hacking a menu board. Anita, was it you? Winky face. They also judge me for using Solus as my... What do you call a person you use for food? Sometime they switch back after you. Interesting. It's funny, I really like Solus. Oh dear. Right. But yes, we're going to replay Inquisition after we play Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, and I can't wait. So that's what we'll be doing on Saturdays after 2 weeks from now, right? 2 weeks from now. This way. Okay. Anything here? I'm so determined not to miss anything. It means I'm walking around very slowly. Oh, hello. Cutscene. You didn't.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory.
Whereas I'm like,
I'd be
romance
happy to
Solus
play
immediately.
any of them for you. But there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the Daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him.
Okay, Melissa.
Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again.
Oh.
Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Talk to Aratak. Let's go and talk to Aratak. Where have you gone, Aratak? Stop! This Cyan first. Oh, but it's telling me to do Aratak first. Okay.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Oh, so many questions. What are the other questions? There were so many questions.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational
They
decision-making
knew how to make an AI
and
before.
limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes.
Makes
I
it
can
more
report
realistic.
the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another
It's quite a
3,337
common
years.
voice,
So we've
isn't it, Rob?
Got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Colleagues?
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended.
Kenny Chow.
He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications.
That fragment looks like Gaia.
Eventually, I
don't remember the
surmised my
fragment.
colleagues were deceased.
Like Cyan, right, okay.
I will transmit a
Interesting.
recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the
Yellowstone.
opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Damn.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was
Captions, I'm
converted
not
to
swearing.
serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me
Smiley.
with several
Okay.
colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a
so
strong advocate
Dodge
for
is short for
military-grade
Dodger.
response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts
Yeah, the
of his
caption's saying that,
after-hours
Rob.
time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Oh,
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal
Why is it
assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you
Laws.
referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own
way to
development.
not make the ancient world look too
But I
stupid.
never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I
Okay.
apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be.
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes, billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
Clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes, these crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues,
Thank you,
and
Ted
I was
Farrow.
proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately,
Evil
no.
Ted Farrow is at the same
To
time
be
the one that made
precise,
the clawback.
it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never
Never
been
the
able
evil
to
one,
trace.
because the victim is the best.
So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds...
Do not open unknown
Terrible.
files,
Your
yeah.
empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
Yeah, I don't much like oversimplistic good and evil stories either, Melissa. I would like all of the shades of grey, please. Please, all grey, everyone, please.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team.
Mm-hmm.
It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did.
Doesn't
But
say Ted was the
That's
cause.
not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's...
Oh, hello. We're finding out about
I like
this.
poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell. And after that, the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, The flood may bear me far. I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these
Demeter, made
machines,
by Anita.
and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. It'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case,
Can't believe we're
Dr.
finding out about
Sandoval
this. This is
uploaded
awesome.
a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Awesome.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became
That would be
apparent
nice, Rob.
that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
The way they integrated it but still have a completely separate DLC to the main game is, it's good. This is well
I
thought
should
out.
get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again,
Oh,
and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Oh, crumbs. Well, I'm not sure it would help. Ah, this one. Oh no. Oh, this one.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice.
Awesome.
Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
Oh, play the audio.
Nice to-
I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more
Game's
information?
made for the gamers.
I'm a little bit in the
Is
dark
Forbidden
side.
West the next? The
Both
sequel?
of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan.
Oh
I
no.
don't think so.
This is sad.
There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Poor Cyan.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Wow, that's really sad. When they started Zero Dawn, they also had to hide and shut down this facility to hide Cyan from the Pharaoh Plague, right? And this story is in the Codex entries only, right? When they add Cyan to the second game, it will be amazing. She's a child, and have a child advisor will be something special. Right, I want to see if there's anything around here. Oh, hello, what's that? Oh, it's a bunker door. Right, on we go. Oh, is that a codex?
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and
Yeah, it
restrictions on
reminds the
machine
true value of
intelligence.
happiness. That's true, Rob. Right. I had an argument with Kenny this afternoon. When the couple's first fight hinges on the Turing Act, you know you're dealing with some real sexy nerds. I won the argument, I guess, but I'm less concerned whether or not I can pull this off than with the ethical implications of succeeding. I promised Kenny that the suite of coping mechanisms I've designed will help manage any emotional fallout from the software, but privately I'm less confident. I'm a programmer, not a shrink. The minutiae, I can never pronounce that word, of robo-ethics I can't read it all, do start to seem less relevant when a refusal to supply Firebreak with the necessary conditions for its success comes at the cost of millions of lives. It's worth putting one consciousness at risk to save so many others, isn't it? Trying to solve this with numbers makes me feel like a sociopath. Well, that took me a while to read through that. In games, you usually get an adult all-knowing advisor that tells you what to do, but a child advisor with ideas, even the wrong ones, and the player decides would be great. If done right by the game. Yeah, if done right, that would be really fun. An interesting dynamic. Right, let's go talk to Avatak. Avatak! Come to me, Avatak. Ooh, what's there? Nothing. Nothing is there. Watch the edge, okay. When do I not watch the edge? Oh, crumbs, that's exciting.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
Wow, this is cool. Oh, I have to walk down some steps. Save. This is really cool. You're okay, Avatak, you're okay. DLC ends on a giraffe.
My chieftain,
Just,
It's awesome.
Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Ourea would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Ourea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have
It is
heard
nice,
it, brother.
Rob. It is.
Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, they'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Now Altuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus, all very...
You know, since I've heard that voice.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave,
Yeah,
too.
he just appears
You could
when he
stop
wants.
right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
So then, all of the things happen that we've already done. The Palace of the Sun stuff. So wow. Does he know this thing called privacy? Nope, apparently not. So we picked up an errand. What is that? Kill the fire claws. Oh, okay, that's not relevant. We have 2 quests to go. Do we? I thought that was the end. Go to the hunting grounds. Oh no. Do we have to? I don't want to do hunting grounds. I want to end on a high. There was a skill thing. Oh, I can't do any more skills. Trust me, I'm not sending you to do a trial. Okay, so which hunting ground is it that I'm going to? The close one. Okay. Shall I walk? I don't really need to walk. I can go to that campfire, I guess. I don't want to run into all of these again. Oh, I wondered what that was. It's cyan. So I could go to this campfire and then get there. Save me having to fall down the mountain. Travel. Yay! That was a lot of speaking. Like, that was a lot of dialogue. But it was really interesting, and I love how they added the flowers to it. A cheer for conquering the mountain! Thank you, Phil! Thank you so much! That was really cool, and I'm level 60. I said talk to you in 30 minutes. You did, and you were right. Whew. That was a lot of talking. And so many questions. How many questions did Aloy ask? Like 20? 30? It was a lot. Right, where are we off to? It was worth it. All information. Yeah, all information. Oh look, there's loot. I haven't picked up any loot so far today.
Might need that.
A cheer for reach. Thank you for the cheer, Phil, for reaching level 60. That's true. We definitely talked in the 30 minutes. You wrote, yes. Oh, look, another badger. How cyclical it is. Right, what am I doing when I get... I can't keep silent for 30 seconds. Perfect. Right, what am I doing when I get to the hunting grounds? Because I appear to be there. Yep, very generous, Phil. Oh, another campfire. You can talk to the groundskeeper and guess her name. Talk to the grounds.
Hey, Aloy! Come to test yourself? Why else would you be out here?
Training again so soon, Akri?
Never met a hunter who wished they'd trained less. I guess I'm not in any hurry to go back to Banor.
Oh, hello.
Not yet.
Do you want to talk about it? What happened at the glacier?
No,
Voice
I'd rather
actress.
fight through it. Take it in my teeth and be left with the taste of determination. How about you, Aloy? Up for a challenge?
What kind of challenge? Or
That's
competition?
Ikri.
No,
Oh.
together.
I
We'll
did
use
wonder.
the hunting grounds, but my rules. Lovok's fine with it. We'll take in as little as possible. My sling, your bow. You draw the machines to me so I can freeze them.
I'm
and then
gonna
you hit
stop
them when they're
talking to
brittle.
her.
We'll fight until we run out of machines or you run out of arrows. That's the challenge.
Honestly, I'm more used to fighting alone.
And
not
I'm more
time,
used to
just
fighting
fun.
alongside another. So put your spear beside mine, why don't you?
Are we gonna fight Ikri? With Ikri?
So you know, I told the White Teeth what you asked.
What about my Lynn? Did they accept her?
They did.
As they should. She was strong. Really, I only feel pride for her.
Okay, I remember.
As for me, I always wanted to be a snow
Fight
ghost.
together as a team.
Free
Okay,
to
that sounds fun.
Do what I will.
Okay, we're gonna do one trial and then I'm gonna talk to whoever Mrs. Melissa actually wanted me to talk to.
You freeze them, I shoot them. Doesn't
She
seem so
freezes.
hard.
Really?
You spoke
Then
at
you
the
only
same
need
time,
half as many
Melissa.
arrows as I'd planned to give you.
Wait,
It shows I trust your aim. Do you trust mine?
you've really got to work for a Banuk challenge, don't you?
That's the spirit. Come on, let's drop off our gear and go.
This is
Aloy,
fun.
lure the machines back here and I'll freeze them. Don't worry, I don't miss.
Then I target them when they're vulnerable. Got it.
How do I lure them? Lure them. I am luring them. Hi, Hare. How are you today? Run into him.
That's got their attention.
Come to me. What? Ow! I'm not very good at this. Oh no, it moved! Ow! How dare you, how dare you. Ow!
Get over it, Blizzard! I'll bring you down.
Oh, I don't like not having my... You were good, yay, I'm glad. I am also good. Where's the other one? Oh no. Onto hardpoint ammo. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna run out of arrows. Oh, that was nice.
Good enough for third place. Just us. So let's do better.
Oh no.
Let's keep going.
You want more? She wants more. Whoops. Oh, I just wasted an arrow. Oh no, that was terrible.
I dropped it!
Okay. Boom! That was nice. Well, that was awful. Where's the other one? I don't like it. I don't want there to be another one. Perfect shot. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, leaving the quest area, I didn't realise. Ah, there it is. Oh no. How am I supposed to do this with 12 and 5 hours? Right, well.
Come on then.
Oh good, there's 2 of them. Oh no. I'm gonna die. Oh, a nice 56 there. Yeah, no melee for me. Ow! How dare you? 181. Boom. I'm gonna run out of arrows.
The hard point now.
I've got 3 arrows left. How on earth am I supposed to do that? Oh dear me. Maybe if I get it in the belly with one of these. They're running.
Put them in the ice! I'm out! Then we'd better get out of here too!
Oh
It's a
no!
good start. Who taught you? Your mother? Sister?
His
Dear.
name was Rost.
Rost. Sounds very
Oh, I got
normal.
reward boxes.
I can
Oh,
almost
Rost.
picture him. Stout as a tree.
And you?
Myself,
Kingdom for some
I never knew
arrows,
my
yeah.
parents. There's a saying, an infant means 2 fewer hands to hunt with. That challenge was their gift to me.
Right.
Another time, Ikri.
Sure. You know where to find me.
That was
Unless
quite
Lovok
fun.
throws me out for making the other hunters look bad.
But who's the person I actually need to talk to?
Are you up for more?
Oh
Do
no!
you ever get tired?
I'll rest someday.
We're
Not
ending how we started with ineptitude.
I need a little time.
Then I'll stay a little longer.
There we go. That's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to just search. Right. Oh, a merchant. I probably don't need to visit a merchant. That was fun! Ah.
All the cut echoes with songs of your deeds, Huntress. The trials here are open to you. Once a chieftain is still chieftain enough for me.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or.
This is the
Back on
voice,
last.
right?
Some fell
Jennifer
in
Hale.
glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me.
Seems like yesterday.
Others
You saved
had
the
a worse
boy.
fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Karja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots.
Clem was the wee
Instead,
boy.
you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters.
Trying to think of
To
Jennifer
take
Hale.
second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Karja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Karja stole it from you.
That's right.
Okay.
That's all I've got in me for now.
When you have more, return.
Yay! So, are we going to Meridian and our house? Are we finishing? This is awesome. That was kind of fun. It's not ideal that I failed, but that was kind of fun. It's the nearest you'll get to me doing hunting grounds, really. I assume there's nothing else. Now I need to find Meridian. Can't you ask your friend to show you Jennifer Hale? Yes, okay. Don't forget the sweet rolls. And we need to give sweet rolls to Rost. Okay, I'm asking my friend. Most prolific video game voice actor. Ah, Avatar. Hunting grounds are fun too for me, but the ones in the DLC are super hard, but also have no game impact. Right. Voiceover filmography. I think I've seen her in something. This is where my lack of a memory is a real problem. They made the perfect choice there, a challenge, but just a challenge. Right, yeah. And it was quite fun. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum. Crumbs, that's an awful lot of games. It's going to be the next, well, we're going to spend another hour and a half of this stream with me just reading this, reading her, filmography. Bear with me. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to my friend to, see who she was. We're going to be here for days. Oh, she was in The Last of Us. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, she's Krem in Inquisition. That's why you should know her, right? My bad, my bad. Right, I need to go home, right? I can never find. I need to go to Rost's grave. Oh no, I can't navigate this map. Visit Song's Edge first or final. And speak to Nautuk. Okay, where's Song's Edge and where's the place where I need to finish up? I'm happy to do both of those things to finish the game, but I can't navigate. We've got DLC land and we've got not DLC land. Just follow the track of devastated machines. Sounds about right, Rob. Well, up, left, right, down, up. Okay, thanks, Melissa. That's great. Thank you. Okay, I'll ask my friend. You move so quickly. I know, I do. It's a bit down now. Could be very long. Now it's up. Maybe zoom in. Song's Edge, boom! Okay, thank you. Let's go to Song's Edge and talk to Nautuk. Stop! Sorry. I just went straight there. Was that bad? We're gonna finish this game if it's the last thing we do. He's taken over from Araya. Oh. I'm assuming the stop was because I found Song's Edge then, and not because I've gone to Song's Edge. In which case I'll continue and try and find Nautuk. We met him at the first Battle Flower. Okay. We're going to visit Song's Edge, we're going to go home, and then we're going to finish this game, and it's going to be great. Thank you everyone for your patience today as we finish this game. The Shoom things that regenerate machines. Shoom things that regenerate machines. Ooh, this person has an interesting mask thing. It's gonna take me ages. Come along, people. Be in Nautuk.
Yeah, good to see more Outlanders. We Banuk are too isolated from the other tribes.
I'm getting right into the midst of things here.
What makes the great werewolves of Banu better than ours? We hunt just as well.
This is yeah. Who are you? Oh, you're the person I spoke to before.
The best thing I can say of Sakuli's painting is that she finished making it.
Yes, 1 hour 16 minutes. It looks like this is going to be a shorter stream. Which is fun. It's nice to have a little difference.
I know. We must never forget Horea's sacrifice to lay the daemon low.
Survival instinct. Oh crumbs, this is gonna... Who was that? No ... dots, I know, this is the problem. Come on, be Nautuk. What are you all doing not being Nautuk? This is very inconsiderate of you. Why can't you be Nautuk, Banuk Guard? Go down. I passed by him? Of course I did, of course.
So the tall man walks again. I suppose not even death is permanent.
I skipped the tent. Okay, so all tents. All tents. This is a tent. This is a tent.
Perhaps I'm just too simple to understand what Sakuli's trying to say.
This is a tent. Going down its left side. Okay. This is also a tent. To be fair, there are quite a few tents. Yes, there are. There are quite a few tents. I am not short on tents.
Painting rejects all tradition.
We got there.
I heard. Aratak told me about Horea.
Started to feel tense, but
Sorry, Nautuk.
The big here on it, yeah.
Aratak said that in the end she was filled with the blue light. She got what she always wanted, didn't she?
Not sure that is the biggest tent, to be fair.
I think I should seek her guidance. And then I remember. The only guidance I'll receive is my own. Which will have to be good enough. There's much to do.
The Fire Claws.
The large tent that's
Aratak
glowing
asked me
blue.
to help hunt them down.
It's a dire task, but it occupies my attention, so I suppose I'm grateful for it.
Too easy then.
My
yeah.
scouts have tracked them across the cut.
We got there in the end, between us all.
I'd like to think you're right, Naltuk. About Araya getting what she wanted.
I'm sure she did. All her victories. Surviving the Karja, communing with the spirit, defeating the daemon. Every goal she ever set for herself, she accomplished. And in the end, she was rewarded with the blue light itself.
Confidence. I love to search.
The songs say that our bodies are
really
poor
good
vessels for the light.
He's growing up, right.
Our hearts are too dark. But at least for a moment, before she passed, I hope she felt what it was like to be part of it.
You don't sound like you trust yourself to take Araya's place.
Ourea inspired. Whatever we encountered, the new machines, the slaughter at Thunder's Drum, we knew we would endure. Because she had endured worse. I don't know that I have her confidence. Trust is earned, Aloy. Even in oneself.
You earned Araya's trust, didn't you? She believed you were up to this. And so do I.
Do you?
I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't meant it.
And I suppose I'd better live up to your expectations.
This isn't over yet. As long as there are fire claws in the cut, your people are still in danger.
And as long as you remain in the cut, we have a chance at hunting them down. Aim true, Aloy.
Right. So, next. Meridian, and then we'll end the game.
With their ridiculous ideas about women. How many great
Awesome.
warriors
A
have
cheer
they
for
ignored?
finding the tent eventually. I'm not sure that deserved a cheer, but thank you. Oh yes, it is very glowy, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, Steve, there are quite a lot of glowing tents. But it is relatively glowy compared to the others. But yes, I'm not sure it is bigger than the other tents.
Glad to hear those bandits.
I mean, when you look up, I was just looking. Yes, okay, that is quite big. I didn't notice that bit. I was looking at the big arch thing. Okay. Yes, that is quite a large tent. Fair enough.
Who repainted the Outlander?
I was wondering why you searched the tents of the things. Because I was looking at the entrances and not at, like... Yes, I mean, now you mention it, that is quite a large tent. I thought you were exaggerating. I thought you were trying to make me just, like, feel a bit bad for not noticing. But to be fair, that is a very large tent. Oh dear. Okay, why are you watching me? This is awful. Okay. Let's go to Meridian. It will probably take me 7 hours. Right, how do I get to Meridian? This is a quiet as mouse stream after all. Yes, I've been so good at being, like, relatively good at Horizon Zero Dawn that we really did need to end the final Horizon Zero Dawn stream with a little bit of stupidity. Very important. Upon reflection, I want my chip. Oh my gosh. How do I get to Meridian? It's down here somewhere, right? I know that much. It's not DLC thing. Oh my gosh. This is awful. Right, everything's fine. This is just normal behaviour. Why we watch you? Because you're not the streamer that did a swan dine on that giraffe at the end where I said watch the end. So I listened to the advice. Thank you. Right, where's Meridian? This isn't helping, it's telling me about the Meridian line. I'm not very good at this. At the end of the marker line. Oh, I thought I was going to Rost's grave, but that's not there. So we're just going to Meridian. Sure, I'll go to Meridian. Oh dear. Where the quest marker leads, yes. Why didn't I think of that, Steve? Oh dear. Deary me. Right, okay. I'm going to be so good at being in Meridian, you're not going to know what hit you. Also, what am I doing in Meridian? Am I just stopping in Meridian? Because I'm happy. Is she just going to stay there? Usually I check my house in the end. Okay, where's my house? Oh, it's that place that we got. The place where they let us stay. Then park at this. Okay, we're gonna end the game in the way that Melissa ends the game, in a nice cyclical way, and then we're gonna stop and we're gonna save Aloy where she is. Olin's old house, right? Right, you know you're literally gonna have to navigate me there, Melissa. So to go, thank you. Yep, stop. I have stopped. Looking for the path beside the path is the so-called mouse challenge. I have stopped so well. The game has also stopped. I am so good at having stopped. Dear me. You turn around with the open jungle in your back. Okay. Look at us go. We're gonna do this, team. The game is looking for the tent, yes. With the jungle at your back. Where's the jungle? I'm so sorry about this, everyone.
Now that Prince Edelin has returned to Meridian,
is that the jungle? Is facing the campfire good? The open world. Okay, so that's the open world, and then I am here. Great, I am here. No jungle available. Yes. Should have known. Go right. I could do that. Right.
I don't have the patience to walk in circles.
Then walk 50 steps, then left. This way.
Regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Now stands as Sunhawk of the Hunters
Come
Lodge.
take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Played by the rules.
These aren't good.
Yes, okay.
They're necessities.
You're everything I'm
Stop.
not. Strong,
Find better
brave,
wares.
active.
That's a very loud
Come,
noise.
talk a spell.
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Right to the wall.
Won't find better wares.
I love this.
Check out these wares.
As Aloy gets acoustic does I know this is
Don't forget to stock up before
this
you're
is
on the road.
so silly, but I love it. Now you're lost. Okay, great. Okay, thank you for leading me.
Don't pass.
Oh, Raven. In the middle. Back to the well in the middle. Okay.
Buy what you
I am
need.
at the well in the middle. Do you want me to turn around? Say I got Melissa lost. I knew the day would come. I knew it would come. Now my navigational skills are catching. You've caught them from me, Melissa. I'm so sorry. Right, I'm at the well. Do you want me to stop turning around? That's probably a good idea. Go ahead through the arch. This arch?
Buy what you need.
Check out these wares. It'll be a good price. I've got all the best goods here.
Not that.
We all have our place in the order.
So should I go back?
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Would you like to buy something?
The lodge. The sun has risen.
Would you like to buy something today?
Should we try north, south, east?
Won't cost you a
Yes,
shard
so this
just
is
to
the
look.
west arch.
Check out
This
these
is the
wares.
north arch. This is fun, yes. I can feel how much fun this is for everyone. This is the east wall, and this is the south where we came from. West. West arch, these ones. Okay. Oh, with the singing. And I can always... There's nice singing here. If nothing else, there's nice singing. Okay, so now there's southish. There's straight on. Right. To the wall. Okay. There's a door here, and then this way there's some steps up. Is this helpful? Left. Is this where I live? This does look familiar. Oh, where do you want me to go now? I'm just going upstairs, of course I am. This is my bed where I can sleep. There you go, Aloy's going to sleep. Found it! Boom! Between us we did it. Thank you, Melissa, for your directions, and everyone else for your patience. I'm so tickled that I got Melissa lost. Where is Lydia? I know, there's a bed for her and everything. Just made the mistake to turn too early at the well. Okay, cool. So you weren't lost then. Okay. Well, there we go. We've successfully made it home, and now I guess we just got to go back to that campfire and save then. So yay! Aloy, thank you so much for your companionship during this adventure. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you again in the future. She's selling dragon bones. Yeah, she's very busy. Phil! That's a very large cheer, and also we've now got loads of emotes. So yay! For Pride! Thank you so much for that cheer, Phil. That's awesome. Thank you so much for streaming Horizon Zero Dawn for us, Mouse. Thank you so much. That's far too generous, Phil. Let's use all of the emotes. All of the emotes Phil got us. Where are they? I can't find them. I can't find them. They're here somewhere. Where have you gone? I didn't expect that. Yeah, anything over like 120, I think, gets them. When do we start with Aloy again? I don't know, Melissa. But yay! It's for Pride Month, Phil. They're doing it from the 4th, so they're doing it from today until... Oh, I don't know when it's until. I just know that it's from today, and I assume it's for most of June. Where if it's like over 120 bits, then you give cheers. You give the Pride emotes to others, and it also... Twitch gives money to charity. Yay! After the campfire and my baby again have been the last 7 times, right? Well, we're going to be leaving Aloy for a wee bit, but we will definitely be seeing her again. At the very least when we play the next game. The very least then. I can't wait. That was really fun. It's such a good game. Right, where's my campfire? So yeah, thank you so much, Phil, for the cheer! Your cheer has given money to charity, and you've given us all emotes. Although I can't find them. Shared rewards to 10 others in chat. Maybe I don't get them. Maybe I don't get them because I'm not in chat. Maybe that's what it is. Someone asked me when have I stopped Horizon. Never have. Right. Oh look, here's the campfire. We're going to stop at this campfire, and then we're going to end the game, and we're going to end the stream for today.
Walk in light for your bravery.
So the original plan was next week to move to play Skyrim on Saturday. Don't think I got one either. Oh, Twitch ran out of emotes, maybe so. The perfect time. Yep, we've ended at the perfect time. Yay! That was awesome. Look at us go. Look at us go. So thank you so much, Aloy. We'll see you again soon. It's been a very long time that we've been here with you. So yeah, oh yes, the original plan was to... Because we're playing Skyrim on Saturday, and then to move it on Tuesdays from next week. But I was thinking of maybe having a Twitch Sing stream next Tuesday, and then moving Skyrim the Tuesday after. What would anybody think of that? Would you prefer to have Skyrim like a Sunday, and then the next Tuesday 2 days later? Or would you prefer to have Skyrim, and then 2 days later a Twitch Sing stream, and then having Skyrim, the next Skyrim stream being in 9 days? You know, because we won't have a weekend stream next week. So I thought it would be nice to have, like, a break. Well, sounds good to Melissa, sounds good to Phil. I'm assuming from Steve's emotes that Steve is also rather happy with this idea. Aloy did. She shared a year with all of us, and thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Whether you've been here for all the streams or some of them, whether you've literally just stopped by today, I really appreciate you being here for Horizon Zero Dawn. It's been so great. That it's not 2 days Sky. That's what I thought, Melissa, because I was wondering about how we were going to do the transition from the weekend to the Tuesday for Skyrim, but because we're not having a weekend stream the weekend after, that seems like a good opportunity to not have that endless Skyrim bit. So I thought that might be a good alternative option, since we have the no weekend stream next week already. So then next week we'd have Monday Witcher, Tuesday Twitch Sings, and Thursday Shadow, and then no weekend stream. Don't fall asleep for this one. Yay! Rob, you're happy with that. Show statistics, the murder list. Oh, how do I do that? Well, this is what has happened. Time played, 118 hours, 17 minutes and 19 seconds. Not many training dummies. The No Weekend stream, nice name, yeah. Can do things, then perhaps Jackbox when your voice is given in. Possible. I was thinking of maybe just trying to do 2 hours of Twitch Sings to be honest, and have it be like a slightly shorter 2-hour stream. But what do you think? We could always do that, but then we'd have to be only playing Twitch Sings for about an hour. And since it's been so long since we played it, I thought it might be nice to have like a full stream. But that's a good idea, Jackbox, as an alternative. 7 Thunderjaws, 5 Stormbirds. Look at how much wildlife. Foxes are by far the most popular with me. Okay, if you can do 2 hours, go for it. Yeah, we'll see. We can play it by ear. If I do lose my voice, then we can always go to Jackbox. You are correct. It's a good idea to have that as a backup. 1 Fireclaw only. How many turkeys? Jackbox if your voice gives out as a backup. Indeed, that sounds good. But we'll aim for it to be a 2-hour stream next week, next Tuesday, if nobody minds. Nobody minds. And then we'll go back to the 2.5-hour stream when we go to Skyrim. 670 humans. But there were some very bad humans in my defense, Melissa. 69 headshots, which isn't that much. It's more than a battalion. Well, you know, Aloy, she's deadly. Apart from to, you know, badgers and things. She likes badgers and goats, apparently. Very much a fan of goats, badgers, and geese. Also rats. Quite a big fan of rats. Behemoths are our friends, and also rock breakers. Training dummies. They are no enemy to us. And we don't really override machines very often. 9.9. Oh, that's nice headshot rate. That's not bad, considering my Fortnite abilities. That's not bad. Yay, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how good I am at attacking watchers. So good at it. Very good. So there you go. That's my stats. Only 219 silent strikes we gave. Yeah, that's true. I used to silent strike all the time, didn't I? It used to be my go-to combat strategy to hide in the grass and then jump out at them and then hide back in the grass. But quite a long time I haven't been doing that. You're right, Phil. Melee. Yep, all melee and nice strategic shooting now. Usually kill a regiment. Right. So I've killed far too many then. Okay. So yay! That was it for today. So, yeah, Twitch Sings next week. Then you discovered melee kills you faster and went for it. I do like melee. I do like it. And then, so I'll be back here on Thursday with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, so that's exciting. And then Saturday for Skyrim, which will be the last Skyrim stream for 9 days, I guess. But yeah, I'll be playing Skyrim this Saturday, but not the Saturday after. And then we'll have Twitch Things next Tuesday, and then the Tuesday after we'll have Skyrim, and then Dragon Age Origins will be starting the Saturday after. Dragon Age will be starting on Saturday, the 22nd of June. 2 more weeks with Witcher, yeah, not long at all of Witcher, I would assume. So that's quite nice. And then we're starting... Oh, that's interesting. We're starting Dragon Age on the Saturday, the 22nd, and then the week after is my holiday. So I'll be streaming on the Sunday. So it'll be Dragon Age on the Saturday, the 22nd, and then it will be on the 30th. And then that and Witcher 3, or Sims, I guess, if we finish. Those will be my only 2 streams that week, the final week of June. But we've got a good couple of weeks left of normality, other than the Twitch Sing stream next week. So next week's normal, except we've got Twitch Sings instead of Horizon Zero Dawn. There we go. That's good. We need one stream for character design. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So the 22nd will be our character design, and then the Sunday after my holiday, that'll be when we're like well into the game. Awesome. What a rich schedule. Thank you, Rob. I'm excited. It's always a bit overwhelming, to be honest, when all of the game changes come at once, and because it's also sort of coming at the same time as my Twitch schedule being slightly more erratic than it has been, because I've done a good couple of months where it's been very consistent, which I was pretty happy about. But you know, it's summer, so these things happen. So yeah, that's what's happening, and I'm really excited, and it's all going to be fine. I'm not going to get confused again about the games we're playing. Saturday, then following Sunday, yes. So Saturday the 22nd and then Sunday the 30th will be our first 2 Dragon Age Origins games. One stream you all decide that my decision is actually... Are we going to have arguments? Are we going to be spending 3 hours on Saturday the 22nd of June just arguing about who we're going to be for the next... Well, how long will it take to play Dragon Age Origins? It took me quite a while the first time. Less time to play Dragon Age 2. You can all argue, okay? I'll decide that before the stream. Start as Melissa to save time. Perfect. Mouse streams are surprises. Yay! 5 chapters, each about 4 weeks. Oh, okay, so that's not actually that bad. Okay, good. Crumbs, I'm going to need to find some new games to play, because we're going to run out of games at this rate. Never thought I'd say that, but we had so many games, like, on the back burner for so long, and now I don't have so many games on the back burner. I'm like, what happened? Not bad, that's 6 months. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know why I was thinking that wasn't that bad. No, that is quite long, isn't it? It's 5 months. Grit will need a lot of new letters. It's true, yes. Oh, crumbs. But yes, so next week is normal schedule. And also this week is normal schedule. So... it's all fine. Dragon Age Inquisition will be 1 year. Yeah. How long was it last time? It was about that last time, wasn't it? At least they're on Saturdays, so that's the longer stream days. But it's going to be really, really fun. We're going to have a nice Dragon Age time. We're going to make ourselves a whole storyline. It's going to be great. And then maybe the 4th Dragon Age game will be out by the time we've finished all of this lot. And then we can play it with all of the decisions made in the previous games. With all the DLC, it's around 140 to 150 hours. 3 hours a week, it's 50 weeks. Okay. It's going to be fun to play through the whole Dragon Age saga. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, Phil, and I hope it will be fun for us all. I really hope it will be fun for us all. I've never played a PC game, really, and it's also quite an older PC game, so it's going to be interesting how it looks and stuff. And also using a keyboard, always a bit of a mess, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. Going to be 60 when we finish that, yeah. Oh, crumbs. But yeah, it's going to be fine. I haven't, unfortunately, got all of the DLCs for Origins. I've only got Awakening, which, to be fair, is probably the main one to have if you're going to have any, but I've only got Awakening, just to be aware. You two, we are the same age, yes. 4 should be out by the end of it, yep. In like 30 years, hopefully 4 will be out. Do you end up in Mass Effect at the end of Dragon Age? Maybe so, maybe so. It's got plenty of time. It's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. But yeah, there's what. So Witcher is going to Sims. Shadow is going to Uncharted. Skyrim is going to something that we have yet to decide. Possibly Alias is in the lead. Gaming keeps one young. I like that, Rob. I like that. But yeah, it's been really... Oh, I should go to the... I've been rabbiting all this time. We've all just been staring at Aloy. Thank you, Aloy. Goodbye, Aloy. Thank you so much. You're great. We should play a really horrible game too, like Mass Effect Andromeda. I mean, you're really selling it, Melissa. I vote for Alias. Okay. Well, we can see how it goes. I'm slightly concerned that it won't, you know, have aged well, but because I haven't played it for so long. But it was really fun when I first played it. So we're gonna have a go, I think, at Alias and see how we get on. Because I've been saying that we play Alias for a long time, so it seems silly to go back on that. By Aloy the Huntress. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Good to see you. BioWare sold it for all of us. Right. Right. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here today. Slightly shorter stream today, but we finished Horizon Zero Dawn, so I think it's great. Thank you so much, Phil, for all the cheers today. That was a lot. That was a lot. You didn't mind Andromeda, Steve. Oh, that's good. The mouth animation was a bit iffy at release, but I still enjoyed the game in the end. Okay, cool. It's not currently on the list, but we can add it to the list if we want to in the future. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me today. Thank you especially for the navigational patience and also help at the end. We had a lot of dialogue. We did a challenge, and then we got lost for a bit. So it sounds like a perfect Horizon Zero Dawn stream, really, to me. Oh yeah, bye Hare. Good to see you, Hare. I don't know if you're still here, but good to see you, as Rob says. The game feels like they didn't care at all, and this feeling ruined it for me. Okay. Yeah, bye Rob. Enjoy the rest of your evening/day, everyone, and enjoy your Wednesday, and see you on Thursday if you are around 7 PM BST for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And then I'll be back on Saturday with Skyrim at 1 PM BST. I think that's all the admin I need. Yeah, I might as well go and watch Years and Years. I'm in time to watch Years and Years, actually, when it's on TV instead of on the bus. So, yay! That's going to be fun. Yep, you're late. Oh, hi, Ishmael. Good to see you, and see you again soon. Thanks for stopping by. Cool. See you all soon. Thank you so much for being here. Keep me company watching and in the chat. And it's been really fun streaming Horizon Zero Dawn with you. Great. See you all. Thank you. Bye.